Well, let's talk the OKC blunder, as I call them. What do you think about the OKC Thunder? Thunder fans. You know what? Look, I'm sorry. We got to get Brandon to call into the podcast before.
Shout out Brandon. It was his birthday last night. Shout out Brandon.
Yeah, actually, we got to do a call-in episode before the playoffs. Yeah. Actually, should we do that next episode?
Yeah.
Actually, next episode, we're going to have a call-in episode for Hoops and Brews where we allow you guys to call into a Google Voice number, and you can actually talk live on air with us, and you'll actually be in the videos. And I'm going to set that up this week because that'll be dope. Yeah. And then actually, you can call our Google Voice number. You can leave us voicemails. Actually, that would be lit. People leave us voicemails. Yeah. Like, we set up like a real voicemail. Like, yo, thank you for calling Hoops and Brews. Leave your opinion or your hot take. Like, yeah, let's do that.
Fuck Westbrook.
Let's do that. We're going to set up the voicemail, and we're going to set up the phone line, the Hoops and Brews phone line. And actually, with the Hoops and Brews phone line, if I feel like texting some of you idiots, I might respond to a text if you text the Hoops and Brews hotline.
I'll text you too.
Actually, that's dope, G. The Hoops and Brews, G. Actually, that's lit.
I'll text you back too.
Yo, bro, the Hoops and Brews hotline.
I'll text you back too.
The Hoops and Brews hotline, G. Yeah, I'm finna set that up.
I'll text you back.
That's finna be fire, bro. Text us on the Hoops. Text us on the hotline.
Somebody text us on the hotline. You stupid as hell.
Text us on the... Yes, actually, so I'm gonna set that up. The Hoops and Brews hotline. But the reason why I said all of that and said all that is because Brandon called in and he said that Roberson was the key to the Thunder. And I called him an idiot. And Brandon, I would like to formally apologize to you.
To Brandon, man.
Brandon, I'm sorry. You still wilding on the trades that you talking about. You still wilding on the trades. Talking about LeBron for Brandon Ingram. I don't care. In no trade scenario should those two names be included in the same thing. Period. Never. But when it comes to Roberson, since Roberson has been out, this team has not been the same. And we saw the stat on TNT that they had where basically the Thunder's record is sub 500 when Russell Westbrook takes over 17 shots a game. And although you pointed out that you got to talk about the other players that are on the floor, the problem still remains to be the same with every team that Russell Westbrook is on. They have no identity. What's their identity?
Defense.
Is that really their identity?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah. Before Roberson went down, yes, it was defense. To me, that's how they won. It was defense.
Okay.
The one thing that I do like, which I think could possibly be a quietly big pickup for them, I think they also, as well as the Sixers, use the buyout market the best, is picking up Corey Brewer because he's a cutter. He basically does what Roberson did offensively. People think Roberson is just immobilized off. That's not exactly true. He can't shoot free throws, but Roberson is a really good cutter. He gets out and runs with Russ. He can finish, and also he has really good hands. Brewer does all that. He doesn't defend as well, but he can knock down an open three. He can. Yeah,
I mean, he was solid for the Lakers. He came in. He played very well for the Lakers this year.
He's a veteran. He has some playoff experience because, like, what I see a lot of times is Russell get the rebound and Melo's old. He's not going to run. Steven Adams is not going to run. And PG is just PG. So you need somebody who's going to get out and run with Russ, which is why a lot of times he takes off running and then he jumps in the air and does some stupid shit.
Which doesn't make sense, which is my biggest thing that drives me nuts. You have a team full of guys who can get out and run, including Steven Adams.
Don't run.
But they don't run.
Who fault is that?
Russ's fault because he gets.
How that Russ's fault?
Because he's out there getting 10 rebounds a game, so it don't allow nobody else to get the outlet. To go out on the outlet.
That's easier to get out on the outlet.
He's the fastest player on the floor.
It's easier that way, bro.
No, because the same problem that you have with John Wall, the ball sticks. Even when John Wall is out making plays on the break, he's not making plays for other people. He's making plays because he got the ball and he's faster than everybody else.
That's not
and if
true.
somebody happens to be open,
people.
They
win.
It's not, but they not winning like this. The Thunder, I'm talking about. This team, they have to get out more and push, but they can't get out more and everybody can't run because Paul George, Carmelo Anthony, and Steven Adams are not as fast as Russ. So when Russ is on the break, yes, it creates hell for the other team trying to stop it, but that doesn't give everybody else the potential to be able to run with them like that on the fast break.
Which is why I like Brewer. Brewer is a slasher. That's all he does well is slash and shoot threes. Brewer's basically like Trevor Ariza minus a lot.
I mean, but Brewer's shooting 21% from the three-point line this year.
He shoot better than fucking Roberson.
Roberson's shooting 22.
He shoot better than Roberson. I'd rather Brewer take a three than him. Regardless, he gets out, he fills his lane, he gets up and down the court. This is a team for the Thunder. I said earlier in the year, I don't think it'll click until the playoffs. I still, no matter what, think the Thunder are a team that against anybody can win a series.
But they make the playoffs.
They're gonna make the playoffs. They're gonna make the playoffs. They're probably gonna make it about like the 6th seed. They could even be as high as the 5th seed. I wouldn't really be shocked.
Can I read their record?
Yeah.
I mean, not their record. I mean, yes, their record. But their record right now at this current point in time is 38 and 29. And upcoming in their last games, they have the Spurs, the Kings, Atlanta, the Clippers, the Raptors, the Celtics, Miami, Portland, Spurs, Denver, Pelicans, Warriors, Rockets, Miami, and then Memphis to end the season. That's a lot of potential losses. I see 1 potential L, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 potential losses for the Thunder coming up in their last 15, 16 games. They are gonna go in these last 15, 16 games 5 and 11.
No, they're not.
5 and 11, 5 and 10.
No,
I'm predicting they're gonna go 5, 11, 5 and 10. They're gonna miss the playoffs by a game. Remember my prediction. The Thunder will miss the playoffs by a game.
No, you're not.
Yes, they are.
The Thunder gonna miss the
playoffs by a game.
No. Mm-hmm. They're gonna make the playoffs. They're probably gonna make it as like the 6th seed. They're not gonna miss the playoffs. That would be a travesty. That would be a travesty. If I'm PG, I leave immediately.
I already told you he was leaving.
Yeah, but I think you got to see, because again, they are a team that I think if they just get in the playoffs, you never know with them.
They're like that schedule though, bro.
They are like that wild card team in football, where in the football you see a lot of times
like the San Diego Chargers.
What?
Like the San Diego Chargers, they that wild card team. They always like in the hunt for the wild card.
No,
go ahead.
No, saying like they're that wild card team that makes the Super Bowl.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes you see like the Giants, like they 9 and 7, they sneak in the playoffs, fuck around with the Super Bowl.
My bad. Okay.
Because they have variables like PG can go off at 30. PG's been the man before. I know Russ gonna hoop. Even fucking Melo, I think he's washed. But maybe I'm gonna reserve maybe he's saving something for the playoffs. I don't know. Maybe he don't have it no more. But maybe Melo saving something for the playoffs. I don't know. Melo's still Melo. I still want to see him in the playoffs and at least see him before I call him completely washed and like it's over with. Yeah. So they still have a team that I think you even said I think they could beat Houston. Why can't they?
I said they can beat Houston.
Why can't they? I mean,
they got 15 games left though. I think that they're gonna go 5. I think they're gonna go like 5 and 10. I'm sorry, I just do. They got a tough schedule.
I think they'll be all right.
The Pelicans, the Blazers, the Spurs, and Minnesota. That's the problem with the West. It's literally they all play each other to end the season. They all play each other to end the season. So you don't really know who's gonna come out of that shuffle. And I haven't believed in the Thunder all year. I said I'm not, and I'm still not. So I'm sorry. I'm not gonna switch up, and I'm not gonna change up on that. I mean, y'all can continue to disagree with me. It's cool, but I feel you, and I feel why you believed in that. In your opinion.